Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to tonight's matchup between the oldie but goodies and the current Jersey squad, the Alumni game 2020. Welcome. We're about to get the home run derby started, where our standout pitcher from 2018, Mr. Royce Carrera, will probably start things off for the oldie but goodies over there in the dugout. We'd like to make an announcement that today's ball game is dedicated to all the contributors in former jerseys that aren't with us anymore. Mr. Jaime Garza, number 12. Number 33, Marco Zuniga. Number 13, Kioki Guerra. Number 22, Chris Maldonado. And of course, number 44, J.R. Tidy Castillo. Also, we'd like to remember the voice of Falfurrias, Mr. Mauricio Lopez. And no one can forget Mr. Warren Ringland, the coach on the state squad. Rest in peace to them. And this one's for you guys. And we'd like to get things started here in a little bit. Coach Salinas is out on the field warming up his squad. And we got the blast from the past here. They got the Ben Gay on. They're ready to hit this home run derby, ready to start it off. As Robo looks on in discontent, but hey, that's okay. I see we got Danny Duarte out there, a former Jersey star on the field, pitcher. We got Omi Hinojosa out there, first baseman, former first baseman. He's throwing his hands up. We got Robo Cruz out there swinging the bat. Yeah, former catcher for the jerseys. PJ Ochoa's here from 1997. How's that? Thank you for your service, my friend. Of course, we got Royce out there. Is going to lead things off for us. We got Jesse Villa also out there, one of the great catchers for the jerseys. Lando Garcia stepping out onto the field also. Mr. J.R. Ramirez, class of 1981. Shout out to you, my friend. Humberto Curveball Pee-wee Cruz out there. He's the one that got this together. He's a part of the organizational crew here, the structure that goes down with a game like this. He's getting things done. And of course, shout out to all the coaching staff from the current jerseys. Of course, Coach Salinas once coached each and every one of these oldie but goodies out here on the field. So we're ready to get things started. Here is your number one, Royce Carrera. We'll see if we can get one out of the yard this year. Last year, to no avail, but we're ready to do things. Everybody's telling me to be quiet, but we remember. Let's get things going. Royce didn't want to be first, but he was the latest one to graduate, so he drew the short straw this time. So if I got this right, you get 10 outs. Is that correct? 10 outs, and a ground ball's an out, the fly ball's an out, and a swing and a miss. If you get a swing and a miss here, boy, they're going to let you know about it. And here we go. It's a swing and a ground ball. That's one down. That's a fly ball to left field, out number 2. Swing and a miss. Just a bit outside. There's a long fly ball to left field, and it is foul. Another of the same at tailing foul. Will it stay fair? It does. Home run, number 1. For number 1. So we start off with the first batter and a home run, which we had none last year. There's a foul ball. Got to look up when that happens, boys. Kind of jammed him there. Whoever gets that ball, bring it back, and we'll give you absolutely nothing in return. You just need the ball back. So Royce goes down, and he's in the lead with 1 homer. And here we have to the plate the iconic Robo Cruz. Just feeling it out a little bit. That's a foul ball. Jammed him a little bit. He's getting a little under it. Coach Salinas would probably advise him to level out his swing. High and inside. That's a long one. That's a skyscraper, but foul. There's another long foul ball. And down goes Robo. So Orlando Garcia takes his strike. There's a long fly ball, just tailing fouls, going to get to the batting cages, and that's it. Swing and a miss. Just want to let the old timers know that they'll be selling Ben Gay in. Well, there's a foul ball. They got Ben Gay in a huge supply here down below the press box. And there's a hit down the left field line. So one home run so far by Carrera, and we have Danny Duarte on deck. There's a foul ball. And here comes Double D, baby. All-star pitcher for the Jerseys. Back in 05. It's a couple years back. See if he still has the pop he had back in 05. You can catch Danny now taking long walks on the beach. He reads a lot of the newspaper and sits in a rocking chair in front of his house. There's a long fly ball to left field, just short. Kind of reached for that one. I was talking to some of the players here, and they say they prefer a real pitcher as opposed to the machine, because sometimes the ball gets caught in there and it throws off their swing. There's a ball hit hard to left field, and that is off the wall. Duarte comes close, but no dice. So Duarte goes down, and Carrera still in the lead with one homer. Joe David Cisneros up to the plate, class of 2012. He's got a bit more facial hair than I remember, but hey, it's not going to get in the way of the bat. There's a fly ball to shallow center. Cisneros goes down quickly. Carrera still in the lead with the one dinger. Here comes to the plate none other than the little more seasoned veteran, J.R. Ramirez. 1981, ladies and gentlemen, at the plate, looking to send one out of the park here. I think in 81, PJ Ochoa was 2 years old. Is that right, P? Where is he? Foul ball back. JR goes down, and one home run remains the goal for everyone. Here, Carrera hit one, and he was the leadoff hitter. Here is a standout catcher from 2017, Jesse Villa, at the plate. Mr. Cabrera up to the plate, a late arrival. Welcome, sir. What's up, Jerry? You need me to say something? No, you're good? All right, brother. No problem. Don't forget to come out and support the jerseys in their 2020 quest for another state title. And there's a long fly ball to left. That is going, and that is gone. So Cabrera ties it up here, him and Royce all alone together at the top. One out of left field. As I was saying, Coach Salinas and the Jersey squad, they have a lot of apparel for sale, the caps, anything you need, they'll get it for you. You can either get with Coach Salinas or his lovely wife, and they'll get you whatever you need to represent this season. And Cabrera goes down, but not before tying things up with number one, Carrera. And going to be a hit off. So nothing doing there. Here comes Cabrera up again. Made it interesting for us. Double sudden death. Gets under that one. We go to the triple sudden death. We'll see if Coach Salinas goes into the small ball routine here, so you can lay down an awesome bunt or something. We don't know yet. Little under that one. Foul ball. What a beautiful afternoon it turned out to be for Little Jersey baseball, past and present. And here comes Mando Cabrera once again to try to take the crown of Home Run Derby champion. They each get one strike, one out. Somebody looking for a bomb. Little under it again. Doing the catching behind the plate now. Jose Maldonado, the freshman, doing a great job back there. So I think we stayed tied. We'll flip a coin, see who gets to keep the trophy at their house. I guess they can share it once a semester or every 3 months or something. But we're ready to get things started here at Jersey Baseball Park. The jerseys from the past against the jerseys of the present. And we'll see who takes the win today. We got people all the way from class of 79, Mr. Rick Solis. You got Danny Duarte out there, class of 05, Robelin Cruz, 2010. Lando Garcia, 2012. Jesse Villa from 17. Mr. J.R. Ramirez from 1981. P.J. Ochoa from 97. Humberto Cruz from 97. Omi Hinojosa, the first baseman from 1996. And of course, our game dedicated today to all those jerseys that aren't with us. Mr. Jaime Garcia, number 12. Number 33, Marco Zuniga. Number 13, Kiyoki Guerra, the flying Hawaiian. Number 22, one of the greatest catchers to ever put on the mask, Chris Maldonado. And of course, the legendary number 44, the GOAT from Falfurrias, J.R. Tidy Castillo. And of course, as always, we remember the voice of Falfurrias, Mauricio Lopez. It's dedicated to him also. And of course, a great coach for the jerseys back in the day, Mr. Warren Ringland. Correction, that was To start off on the mound today for the jerseys of the present, Jose Maldonado. Standout catcher, Brad Ainsley behind the plate. Noah Sanchez at third base. Patrick Nunez will be playing second base. Mark Cantu at shortstop. Eddie Munoz is at third base. Jaden Menchaca playing right field. Maldonado on the mound taking the signals from Ainsley, and here we go. Outside and low, ball one on Duarte. Very disciplined hitter back in 05, still today. Not going to go after anything like that. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball. Right over to first. Duarte goes down quickly. Nunez to Sanchez for out number one. Ball outside. Lunges for that one. Gavino Cruz at the plate. Two balls, one strike. Give us the count, Blue. Here's Maldonado with a signal. Out of the windup, here it comes. Breaking ball, and he is gone. Out number two. Nice pitch there by Maldonado. Our co-home run derby. I'm sorry, this is Robo coming up. Ready to face Maldonado, the freshman. Taking the signal from Ainsley. Here's a pitch. Little high. Didn't back off a bit there. A little bit of chin music to start the at-bat. That catches a corner for a strike. Nice velocity on the ball here from Maldonado early. Taking the signs from Ainsley. It's an overhand pitch there, just gets out of the grasp. One, Royce Carrera. Royce played some college ball in Laredo, has transferred, he went to Colorado Northwestern. He'll be playing with the minor independent league in the summer. And here he is facing the freshman, Maldonado. Robo taking a suicide lead from first. Maldonado keeping him honest there, gets back just in time. I'm sorry, it looks like his brother's running for him. That's Gavino. Out of the stretch. That's a strike in there. Just wait right here. Joey kept him on first base there. Nice going, coach. Breaking ball just missed. Ball outside. Runner on first for the pass jerseys. Mr. Gavino Cruz. As Maldonado continues out of the stretch, Ainsley behind the plate. Here's Carrera. There's the pitch. Just outside, misses for ball 3. The pitch stays high there, and Carrera will take his base. So 2 men on now for the standout catcher from the past, Mr. Jesse Villa. Last time he set foot on in a real game was 2017. And now he's got runners at first and second, looking for an RBI. Villa. Ready to roll with Maldonado. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch just misses high. Villa looking for an RBI. That is a hit to the first baseman, a ground ball. I'm sorry, that's out number 1 and a nice play. Out number 3 actually. I got a little bit of rust here. I haven't done this for a while, and that's out number 3. So the jerseys from the past leave 2 men stranded, and we'll see what they can do on defense here against the jerseys from the present. Humberto Cruz on the mound. Curveball Cruz pitching to none other than Robo Cruz. The tandem goes against the current Jersey squad, and the leadoff hitter will be Brad Ainsley. Cruz gets warmed up on the mound there. Ainsley, a member of the South Texas Small School All-Star team, comes out a standout catcher for the Jerseys, and we'll see where we can go in this 2020 season upcoming. Curveball Cruz ready to wheel and deal with Ainsley. Pitching to Robo, taking the signs. Just behind the batter as Ainsley looks on like, hey man, just tell me to get out of the way next time. On deck, we got Mr. Patrick Nunez. That falls in for a strike as Ainsley trying to feel him out here. And the lights have come on here this overcast afternoon. Here is Cruz with the pitch. Outside and low, 2 balls and 1 strike on Ainsley. There's a breaking pitch. Ainsley takes it for a ride, but foul. So 2 strikes on Ainsley now. He was a little early on that one. Breaking pitch, and Ainsley takes one on the thigh there, and he'll get first base as Cruz gives him a base on balls, hit by pitch, in other words. And here comes Nunez as Ainsley's letting him know where the strike zone is. Not on his leg, I know that for sure. So we're going to get a runner for Ainsley. Runner at first has a big lead. Cruz out of the stretch. Lets him go. There's a bunt down the first base line. Cruz up with it. Over to first is his only option. And the jerseys of the present advance the runner into scoring position as Cantu stands safely at second. Nice little bunt there by Pat Nunez. Way to go. That's what the Jersey offense is taught. Small ball, and there's a runner in scoring position. Freshman pitcher Jose Maldonado with a runner in scoring position. That's a pitch just outside, ball one. That's a swing and a foul ball out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'd like to remind you for the 2020 season, of course, KPSO Radio will be covering every district game live. Myself and Mike Trevino, if you want to tune in to 106.3, if you can't make it out here to support the guys, we travel with them and we'll bring you the live action. Just tune in to 106.3 KPSO FM, Falfurrias. Here's Cruz out of the stretch. There's a pitch. Stays high and inside. Maldonado looking at 2-1. Here's Cruz. That falls in for a strike. Evens the count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You got the concession stand going on, so if you get hungry, hit them up. Here's Cruz. That's another curveball in there. Third baseman, but an error throw, and that will advance the runner. Villa snagged that one, but could not get the throw, and that advances the runner to third. Out number 2. Now the designated hitter up to the plate, Luis Chavera. That one was right down the middle, strike 1. Runner at third is Cantu looking to score. Here's the pitch. Outside and low, ball 1. Way inside there. Ball was behind Chavera there. We'll see if Cruz can compose himself and get out of this one. Runner at third. Here's the DH. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That's a curveball, caught him for out number 3, and he went stranded. And nothing, our score after 1. Passed against the present. Coming up on inning number 2. I'd like to welcome you guys out here to Jersey Baseball Park, where the 2020 season fixing to get underway. Of course, if you can't come support them physically, then you can support them by way of radio, like I said, and they're selling apparel, all kinds of apparel for sale to benefit the Jersey squad. You got caps going on, you got shirts, and much more with Coach Salinas or his wife. They will get you set up with anything you need. So the jerseys of the present take the field once again. Doing the pitching now for the Jerseys is Derek Varela, and he'll be facing a formidable foe, Mr. Omar Omi Hinojosa, the first baseman. Here is Hinojosa, class of 96. I think the new kids on the block formed in that year. I don't know, I'm not too sure. Here is the pitch. Outside and low. Ball one. That's a swing and a miss inside. Strike one. There's a foul ball out of play. Caught a bit of that one, another foul ball. Varela on the mound, here's a pitch. Curveball, got him looking there. Just catches the outside corner. And here comes Duarte for his second appearance at the plate. I'm sorry, Trey Alegria. There's a late arrival there, but Trey's at the plate now for the past jerseys, and he's showing bunt outside. Trey Alegria, another standout for the jerseys from the past. Here is Varela. Outside corner, strike. Showing bunt again, Alegria pulls back at that one, ball outside. Here's the pitch, outside again. Ball outside, the runner will take his base. So Alegria is at first. And here, J.D. Cisneros. Class of 2012, a left-handed hitter for the jerseys, as Alegria gets on first. Here's Varela out of the stretch, runner at first. There's the pitch, strike in there. Called by the plate umpire, Mr. Sean Guerra. There's a pitch over the plate, taken foul, opposite field. What a nice field to play on these jerseys have here. The upkeep of it is very demanding. You can very well tell that they like to have a nice field to play on. And here is Barrial looking at the runner at first, and Cisneros at the plate. Runner at first, there's the pitch. That's a base hit right through the left side there, and that puts runners at first and second. A base hit from Cisneros. And here comes Humberto Pee-wee Cruz to the plate. Cruz, more of a finesse hitter. Let's see if he shows bunt here to the young man on the mound, and he does. Squares up to bunt. There's the pitch outside. Ball one. Shows bunt again, does Cruz. There's a ball, catches the corner. Evens it up at 1-1. Ainsley going to second. And just gets back in time, does Alegria. Ainsley showing off the gun there, and be careful. Alegria coming off right away. Here's Cruz looking at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball, Cruz gets under it, going to foul territory. They're looking for it, can't get to it. So Cruz will live to bat another pitch. One ball, 2 strikes on Cruz. Runners at first and second. Here's Varela out of the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Cruz goes down swinging. And here comes none other than Mr. Zeke Lopez. Lopez, more of a power hitter. He's got 2 men on for him. We'll see what Varela has in store for him now. Lopez sizing him up here. Here is Varela. Runners at first and second. There's a pitch outside and low. Ball 2. low. 3 balls and no strikes for Lopez. Here's a pitch to hit coming up. Lopez knows it. Runners at first and second. Oh, foul ball. That was a nice one. 3 balls and 1 strike. There's a chopper to the third baseman. Is going to step on the bag there to end that one. And they leave 2 runners stranded again. The score is all tied up at 0.
Now on the mound, we've got the lefty, Brian Borjon. And stepping up to the plate, we've got the first baseman, Noah Sanchez. Outside for ball 1. Shows bunt and pulls back low for ball 2. Sanchez showing bunt here, but it will be high. Count goes to 3-0 on the batter, Sanchez. Squares up to bunt. Finds the outside part of the zone for strike 1. just missed it high, and that'll send Sanchez to first base. And coming up to bat, we've got John Ray Pulido, Eddie Munoz on deck. Shows bunt, but strike anyways here. Count goes to 0-1. Misses high. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Outside, gets by the catcher. Sanchez takes off to second. And he will make it to second on a pass ball. So that'll put the count to 2-1 on the batter Pulido. Gets the bunt down the third base line. Third baseman picks it up. And no throw as Pulido makes it to first. Beautiful bunt there by John Ray Pulido. Brings up to the plate Eddie Munoz. In there for strike one, throw down to second. And not in time as Pulido steals second. So the count is 0-1 here on Munoz. Inside, and that'll be a dead ball as it did hit Munoz. And that will load the bases here for the present jerseys. Stepping in, we've got Justin Valderas. Outside for ball one. Right down the middle there for strike one. Valderas checked his swing there, but it was a strike. Swings through that one for strike two. That'll put the count at 1-2 here on Valderas. Swings and a fly ball to shallow center. Center fielder Carrera's under it for the out. And that'll bring up to the plate Jaden Menchaca. Dead ball as it hits Menchaca a little inside there. And that'll bring Sanchez across the plate. And up to bat, we've got Mark Cantu. In there for strike one. swing, and that'll go out of play to the right side. Pushing the count to 0-2. And Borjan just misses that low outside corner. That'll be 1-2. Swinging, that's a grounder to the left side. Gets through the gap between the shortstop and third baseman. That'll bring 1 run across. 2 runs across. As Cantu will leg that into a double. A 2 RBI double for Cantu. And stepping in, we've got Jacob Villarreal. High and outside here on the batter, Villarreal. Just misses it high here. That'll make the count 2-0. Runners on second and third. Here, 2-0 count for Villarreal. Here's the pitch. High and outside. That'll be ball 3. Borjan getting behind, 3-0. Fires it in there for a strike. That'll be 3-1. Swings through that one, and that'll put the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes for Villarreal. Borjan working his way back. Low and inside, that'll be ball 4, sending Villarreal to first base. Stepping up to the plate, we've got Brad Ainsley. We're back at the top of the order with that. Fires one in there on the top half of the zone for strike 1. Outside, that'll even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. With the bases loaded here, Ainsley up to bat, 1-1 count. And a grounder to the shortstop here, has a little trouble with it. And that'll be a B6 there. And we are switching.
Ramirez. Cantu on the mound now for the Jerseys. Here's the pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did, says the umpire. No balls, one strike now. Goes around once again. He's in an 0-2 hole. Cut the corner for strike 3, and Ramirez goes down looking. You just got to see up to the plate. Here is the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. In there, called strike 2. I'd like to remind everybody today's Super Saturday. I don't know what time the polls close, but I'd like to remind everybody to step out and vote. Here is the pitch. That's a breaking ball. Got him to go around. Strike 3. Out number 2 quickly. Cantu on the mound taking care of business. And here comes the home run derby co-king, Mando Cabrera, stepping up to the plate. As I think Royce Carrera is going to pitch an inning or so coming up. There's a breaking pitch, catches the corner, says the umpire. Strike 1. And catches the corner once again, and Cantu doing a great job of placing these pitches this afternoon. As he steps up once again very quickly, wastes no time. Here's Cabrera. There's the pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Good discipline there by Mando to lay off of that one. Breaking pitch, chopper, back over to Cantu, and he's going to get Mando out as he tried his best to get away from him, but he could not, and at the end of 2, it's 0-0. Top of the 3rd, coming right up. Two to 0 is the score. I'm sorry. I got my scorekeepers down here keeping me honest, man. On a 2-0 is the score. I haven't done this in a couple of months. Give me a 3-0, 2-0. We know the present jerseys are winning. It's 3-0, they tell me. So yeah, there we go. We have no scoreboard, and I usually rely on that. And here we go.
The inning, we've got Patrick Nunez. Mondo Cabrera at the mound. Outside, and that'll be ball one. The pitch, showing bunt. Pulls back, but that's still a strike. Evens up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking pitch just low. That'll put the count at 2-1. Outside pitch misses, and that'll be 3 balls and 1 strike. Seems like we have a new catcher, Mr. Jesse Villa. Swing and a grounder to the third baseman. Good play, throw on to first. Not in time. Excellent stretch by the first baseman, but Nunez beats it out. And stepping in will be Jose Maldonado. Fires one in there for a strike. Outside, ball gets away from the catcher. Nunez takes off to second and will get there on a pass ball. Mondo looks to second. Throws and a swing and a fly ball to first base. First baseman will have it for out number 1. Check the runner at second. Nunez stays. And that'll bring up to the plate Luis Chavera. Swing and a foul ball. Back into the backstop. Swing and off to the right side, out of play. Chavera checked his swing, umpire asked for help and says he didn't go. Chavera lives to take another pitch. Misses outside. And a Texas League hit to the right side. Gets by the second baseman, but Chavera will hold up, as that'll bring one run across. And it sounds like we have a parade going on. Showing bunt here. In there for strike one for the batter, Noah Sanchez. Pitch in the dirt, but Villa blocks it. Even count here at 1-1. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike two. Gonna put the count at 1-2. 1-2 here. Swings through that one for strike three. And that'll bring up Mr. John Ray Pulido. I'm gonna check second. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt, and that'll be 1-0. Fires one in there for a strike. Gets to the lower half of the plate there. So we have a 1-1 count here on Pulido. Misses just on the outside part of the plate. That'll be 2-1. Swings through that one. That'll be strike two. Evening up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Caught him looking there. That's strike 3, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. And stepping up to the plate, we've got the big man, Joey Cabrera. First pitch to Cabrera here is high for ball one. Catches that outside part of the plate for strike one. Swings and fouls that one straight back. The count will go to 1-2 on Cabrera. Fouls that one back, so Cabrera staying alive here. Outside, bounces off the catcher's knee. That'll make the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. And that'll set down Mr. Joey Cabrera. And coming up to the plate, we've got Mr. P.J. Ochoa. Misses it high for ball one. Missing again high, and that'll put the count at 2-0 on Ochoa. Chases up high and misses for strike one. That'll put the count at 2 balls, 1 strike here. And 1 out. Outside, trying to go for that outside corner. Misses. Count is 3-1. Swing and a miss there, and that'll put the count at 4. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls it off straight back. That'll keep Ochoa alive here. Count is still full at 3-2. Misses high, and that'll be ball 4 for Mr. Ochoa. With P.J. Ochoa on first, that'll bring up to the plate Mr. Danny Duarte. Duarte up to bat. Ochoa on first. Gone through, checks his runner. Swings on the first pitch and foul to the backstop. Right in the lane there for strike two. That'll put the count at 0-2 on Duarte. With one out. Inside. Duarte lets it pass, and that'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch in the dirt. That'll even up the count at 2-2. Just misses that zone. And that'll put the count full at 3-2. Duarte refusing to go down. Checks his runner at first. Now the pitch. Outside, and that'll be ball 4. Sending Duarte to first and Ochoa to second. Stepping up to the plate, we've got Galvino Cruz. And a time is called as we are going to have a change in pitchers here. And we're going to have Mr. Jaden Menchaca, the lefty.
Nothing like the summer where it's all open.
With new pitcher Menchaca on the mound. Up at the plate, we've got Gavino Cruz. Finds that outside part of the plate for strike one. Count is 0-1 here on Cruz. Trying to find the same spot, but misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
When I first got there, I saw that too, right? I was like, I'm not gonna move this guy. I don't want to wake him up.
Here's a wind-up pitch. And a ground ball up the middle. Fielded by the shortstop. Throw to second. Throw on to first. Gets there, and that's a double play to end the inning. And stepping up to bat, we've got Eddie Munoz. Nettles winds up, pitches. Low in the dirt, and that'll be ball one. Showing bunt here, Munoz. And it looks like that didn't hit him. That'll make the count 2-0. Munoz shows bunt here. Here's the pitch. Fires it in there for strike one. Inside, that'll make the pitch 3-1. Swings and off of his knee, that'll make it a foul ball. Full count here at 3-2 for Munoz. Munoz steps back in with a full count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and that'll be ball four. They'll send Munoz to first. Up at the plate, we've got Justin Balderas. Pitch is low, and that's ball one. Checks his runner at first. Here's the pitch. Just misses high for ball two. That'll put the count at 2 balls, no strikes. And no outs here. Shows bunt and pulls it back. That'll make it 3-0 the count on Balderas. Here's the pitch. Fires it in there for strike one. That'll put the count at 3 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike two, and that'll put the count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 4. So we'll have runners at first and second here, and nobody out. Stepping in, we've got Mark Gantu. Aiming for that low outside corner, doesn't get it. It'll be ball 1. Aiming for the same spot, yet still doesn't get it. 2 balls and no strikes. And the ball hits the batter. That's a dead ball, and that will load the bases. Up at the plate, we'll have the lefty, Jaden Menchaca. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catch. As that'll be ball one. Here's the pitch. Fires it in there for strike one. That'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt, makes the count 2-1. Bases loaded. Swing and fouls it off into the backstop. That'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Pitch low in the dirt. That'll put the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch in the dirt, and that. Looks like the catcher wanted to talk to the pitcher real quick. Swing, and he pops him up. That'll be in foul ball territory, though. Hey, heads up there. Oh, and 1 the count of the batter, Mr. Jacob Villarreal, it looks like. Low for ball 1. Swinging a ground. Wait. Mr. JR throwing to Robo. Swing and a miss for strike 1 on the batter, Sergio Solis. Catches that inside part of the plate for 0-2. Bases loaded, 0-2 count, 1 out here for Solis. Trying to catch that outside part of the plate, just misses here for ball 1. Finish. In time still for the double play, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. And leading off this inning, we'll have Mr. Robo Cruz. Pitch in the dirt there. That's ball one for Cruz. Menchaca at the mound here, the lefty. Just misses high, and that's ball two. Inside, and that'll put the count at 3 balls, no strikes here. And it looks like we'll have a pitch to hit here. Miss is high and outside for ball 4, and that'll send Cruz to first. And up to bat, it looks like Mr. Brian Borjon. Here's the pitch. High there for the ball one. Throw to first base, gets back in time. Pitch is high here. That'll be ball 2. Three and 0 now. Outside, and that'll be ball 4, sending Borjon to first. Runners at first and second now. Nobody out. And in steps Royce Carrera. And a time is called here. It looks like we're going to have a meeting at the mound. In steps Carrera here. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Checks his runner at second. Here's the pitch. And just missed the outside part of the plate there. That's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a chopper to the left side and foul, as that'll even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. As the pitch gets away from the catcher, runners take off. and they will make it safely. Both runners advancing a base. Cruz on third, Borjan on second. Pitch is inside on Carrera. This count is 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch runs inside on Carrera, and that'll send him to first base with ball 4. Stepping in, we've got Jesse Villa. Pitch is high for ball 1. Fires 1, down and in for strike 1. That'll even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch runs in on him, and that'll be ball 2. Inside, that'll be ball 3. So the count moves up to 3 balls, 1 strike, and nobody out. Swings and fouled off to the right side. That'll make the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is in the dirt, and that'll send Villa to first base, and along with the process, bring Cruz across the plate. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Mr. Sergio Solis is going to be taking the mound right now. That'll be ball one. Pitch outside again, and that's 2 balls and no strikes here on Hinojosa. Fires one in there for strike 1. That'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Outside, that'll be 3 balls and 1 strike. Checks his runner and steps back on. In there for strike 2. As that'll put the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Lee's catching the outside part of the plate with that last pitch. A swing and a chopper in front of the plate. Throw on to first. In time, and Borjon comes across to score. Swing and off the light pole. Off the light pole, comes back onto the field, but that will be foul. Strike 1 on Lopez. And it looks like Mr. Zeke Lopez. Swing and a shot to right field. Little Texas League hit there. Carrera comes across to score. And so will Villa. A 2 RBI single here for Lopez. And now we will switch here. As I do not know the score. But I do know that they just brought 3 runs across here this half of the inning. And the score, by what I remember, is 3-3 here. Five to 3 here. As the present jerseys have taken the lead on the former jerseys. 5-3 here. I'm sorry about this. I will be keeping score from now on. We don't have a scoreboard working right now, so we are a little bit behind on this score. And it looks like we have the all-star Mr. Royce Carrera on the mound. with Carrera taking the mound. First up at the plate, first pitch from Carrera. Fires one in there for strike one. Misses that outside part of the plate for ball one. Count goes 1-1. Pitch is low for ball two. Just misses high for ball three. So the count will move to 3-1. Here's the pitch by Carrera. And that's a dribbler to second base. Throw on to first in time, and that'll be out number one. Stepping into the plate, Mr. Brad Ainsley. Fires one in there for Ainsley, strike one. Ainsley goes around, and that's strike two. Count is 0-2. Pitch is high for ball one. Pitch outside, bounces in the dirt. And that's ball two. That'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a fly ball to right field. Right fielder, it drops right in front of the right fielder. As Ainsley will have himself a single. And up at the plate we'll have Mr. Patrick Nunez. And we'll have a courtesy runner for Mr. Ainsley. Swing and another fly ball to right field. The right fielder gets under it and dropped out there in right field. And that'll be scored as an E9. Runners on first and second, 1 away. In steps Jose Maldonado. Swings through the first pitch, and that's strike one. Swings through that one, and that's strike two. inside, and that'll be ball one. And there's a debate on whether the ball hit the batter or not. And it looks like it did not hit the batter. And both runners successfully steal their next base. Maldonado staying in here. 0-2 count. 1-2 count. Caught him looking, and that's strike three. So 2 outs here. And in steps Luis Chavera. Misses that low outside corner. And that's ball one. And a time is called here. Swing and a miss for strike one, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and fouled off to the right side for a long strike two. Got it with the delivery. Misses, and that's ball two. So the count even. Deuce is flying high here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And that's a ground ball. The left side gets through. As 1 run will score and make that 2. As Chavera comes up with a 2 RBI single, that'll make your score 7-3. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one on the batter, Mr. Noah Sanchez. Runs in on him, and that's ball two. Fires one in there for strike one. As it appears that hit the batter. So that'll load the bases and bringing up Mr. John Ray Pulido. Fires in there for strike one, as that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Catches that outside part of the plate for strike 2. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, as both runners will advance with ease. Deuces once again flying high on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning.